Hi everyone, just doing a little word study and it's pretty interesting. I'm in Galatians 6 and the word is from a verse we know pretty well. In the LSB it's chapter 6 verse 7. Do not be deceived, God is not mocked, for whatever a man sows, this he will also reap. And the word is mocked. Now the way it was used by someone who has a Christian channel is that he was basically condemning the woman who collapsed, which we know because I made a bit of a short video of it myself, after saying that Jesus loved her most. And a lot of Christians seem to have gotten their high horse and think that it's okay to say all sorts of things about her, make judgments upon her. It's none of our business. And this person who made a video, which I had to comment on myself, is that he said quite a few things. One of them was that his inference was that he's quite happy for women to be stoned for all sorts of things, like the woman that was caught in adultery, that this was comparable to this poor woman on stage. No matter what, Jesus came to save sinners. And so anyway, this person said, and I'll just read it out, he said I'm mentioning it to highlight how serious making fun of God is in his eyes! Exclamation mark. It's not a harmless little thing. Correct. All sins will be forgiven, because I had said that. If, in capitals, one repents and believes. So it does sound a lot like he believes in works. But this does not diminish the seriousness of such sin. Well, oh really? Well, lost my light. Hang on a second. My map's got a wonky wire. Okay, so there it goes again. There's the joys of trying to make a video after you've moved the light that never moves. I always got it closer. Okay, so the word is only used once. And in Strong's it's 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's pronounced mukterizo in the Greek, and it's from a derivative of 3, 4, 5, 5 up here, which says that it's from a word that means to moo, to bellow like an animal. So 3, 4, 5, 6, mukterizo. The only place that mock is used is once, and that's in Galatians 6, 7, and it says, and the short version is that God can't be mocked. It's impossible. He's not mocked. People might do a bit of mocking, but he is not actually taking it on and getting mocked, which is people's misconception from not understanding the words they're using and the context they're using it in. So it's from a derivative of 3, 4, 5, 5 and mukterizo, and it means, which means snout, as to whence a lowing sound proceeds from animals, to make mouths at, and i.e. to ridicule, which means to mock, and the mock is used once. So mukterizo from mukter, the nose, hence to turn up the nose at, sneer at, treat with contempt, is used in the passive voice. Galatians 6, 7, where the statement God is not mocked does not mean that men do not mock him. They do. Yeah, they do. God, people do mock God constantly. The unregenerate man. So, therefore, the apostle vividly contrasts the essential difference between God and man. Get this. There is a difference between God and man, and for some reason some men seem to think that God is just like man. Well, they got that backwards. Inside out and upside down. It is impossible to impose upon him, God, who discerns the thoughts of the mockings and intents of the heart. Did you get that? It is impossible to impose on him, God. That's what God is not mocked means. It means it's impossible to mock him. He can't be mocked. You can be mocking. Man can mock. But God actually isn't taking it on board and getting mocked and getting all cranky about it. That's not God. That's what men do. God is sovereign. He is not like men. And the men who think that God is like men really need to get studying and get into their Bibles or get saved, one or the other. Not for me to say. Anyway, God's not mocked doesn't mean, oh, he hates it, you know, like this chappie says here, that I've mentioned to highlight how serious making fun of God is in his eyes, not a harmless little thing. In his eyes, right? That fella made that up, like everybody else. Made it up. It's not true. Anyway, so stay in the Word, keep studying. If you've got means of studying, there's lots of things online. I just happen to have a Strong's book, and satisfies me just for the moment, mostly. And if I want something to know something else, even greater depth, there are other avenues online to check through. So anyway, let's remember what God is not mocked actually means. It's not what we imagined. Anyway, thanks for listening. God bless.